Okay, I'm back on with this Emerson TV. I removed these 82 microfarads out of the voltage doubler. So I got one right here. This is where I was talking about on the damper tube. It's not on the damper tube, it's to ground. Because it sounded like, well, maybe I hooked it up to the cathode or the plate. No, didn't do that. It's this lug that, it's probably 2 and 7. I think 2 and 7 are heaters on here. Most octo tubes 2 and 7 are heaters, 6L6s and stuff. So I got negative to ground. The positive side comes up to here, which is the one of the windings of the transformer, and then it goes through here, goes to negative, and then it's on this blue one to here with this 1K. And this 1K, I took it out of circuit and measured it. It measures about 800 some ohms. And this one here measures about 9K, and that's a 5.6K supposed to be. So I got this hooked up to negative and to the high side of the voltage doubler. So I'm going to plug it in and see what happens. And I removed that fuse. It is actually a fuse. It's a 1 amp fuse. So I'll plug it in. I think I'm ready to go. We'll watch this and watch for sparks. Come on, focus up. Okay, we'll try to watch this area over here. Where's the 6AQ5? Where is it? Let me verify. This area. Power transformers right here. This area. This area and the meter. Okay. Plugging her in. Almost ready. Okay, I want to put this down a little bit. I want to monitor that fuse. I don't know. The fuse is on the back side though. The fuse is down here. I had the fuse out too, so there could have been some corrosion on that too. So here we go. Okay, I should have voltage by now. We're on a 200 volt scale. That's the problem. Got filaments coming, no B+. Got negative 2 volts. But nothing's blowing up. So I'm gonna, I have to get a measurement of this fuse. Let me shut this off. Push the fuse thing. This is a fuse. You can take it out. It's kind of a Mickey Mouse deal here. Special kind of fuse. It said 1 amp, I think, on this end. Right here. It's a special deal. I'll probably have to jump it. Gets back in, wiggle it a little bit. Put it back in and see what happens. It's in. No B+. Don't know why. So I'm going to disconnect this. And I'm going to hook up to the halfway here. So that's going to be kind of, I don't know, probably snaky. So I should get something here, but snaky. Okay, I'll shut this off. I'm going to recheck these diodes real quick, or I can check them. I can unplug this thing and hook up to the RCA. Center tap of the diode. Infinity. Infinity. So we're already there, so we'll just put this here. And we should get a reading. It's on the center tap. So we're getting the 484. Now if I put red to the center tap of the orange, and this here, I think it's got to be the fuse. I think I have to jump the damn fuse. So I think it'll be fine with these 47s in there. I still have an 82 there. I still have one, but it's after the 1,300 ohms. So I'll flip this thing around and put a meter on the fuse deal when I start it up again. Found the problem. Okay, I soldered back on, but this corner is ready to break, I think. I have to redo it. I have this on, shut it off for a minute. Get it over to 200 volts, back on. I have it on here, according to watching one of those other guys. You can check B plus there. Everything's hooked up. Negative is hooked up here. Everything's good to go. Make sure everything's clear. My solder, everything's cleared out. Okay, I'm ready to go. See what happens. Clear. That's slow as hell. Overload. So, we got 235 volts there. So evidently it was this. Either that or the fuse was had crupus on it that I rubbed off with my fingers. See if the tubes are glowing. We got B plus. Now we will hook up the horizontal output and see what gives. Okay, we'll do it. Try to figure out how. Unplug it. You put that on here. Can't be that much voltage left. Okay, ready to go. Back on. We ain't monitoring no voltage. We could maybe do the plate voltage on the 6AQ5, but we know we got that happening. So neutral, neutral. She's ready to go again. Where's the brightness? Gonna unplug her here, see if there's anything happen. Maybe the horizontal oscillator's not going. I'm gonna have to find the brightness. Turn the sound up. I think the sound is all the way up. The brightness, I don't know where that's at. Okay, I'll pause out here for a moment. So the way I figured this out was focus. Gotta tap on the screen to make it focus. 1232. 1232. And it comes to 120, 330, 120, 331H. And that was back here. Have to find it. Where is it? Right here. 120, 330, 331H. So this was supposed to be a 60 microfarads, 60 microfarads. Right now I have a 47 and a 47. I still have 82 microfarads on one of these. Maybe it's this. No, there's one there because that is a 80, I think, and there's one here, I think. I still have the 22 right here. So that's the feed from the plate here, going that way to there, and then to the boost. So I don't know why. So I have to find out where the brightness is. Focus. Control, we have a focus. So that's on the right side from the back, and brightness on the top. So we might not have, I might have to hook my oscilloscope up and see if the horizontal oscillator's running, but I'm not going to do that tonight. Okay, this is still May 24th. So I'm going to turn the brightness up all the way back, just pull back that much. I think the bottom was focus, maybe. We'll plug her back in. I think if I hook up to that wax, I can get the plate of the 6AQ5, but I'm not sure right now. Okay, we'll plug her in and see what happens. Okay. I'll see if I can hook that up easily. I have to flip the TV upside down to get to it. No, maybe not. It should be right down there. Okay, I'll pause it again and see if the horizontal oscillator is running. Back on here, somebody left a stinger sticking out the ringing coil, so I'm going to assume that's it. Okay, we'll see what happens here. I'll watch it in case we got leaky. Where the hell am I? I should probably disconnect this. Now this thing could be hot, or the B plus. I could get it off real quick again. Turn it back on. I'm not getting my scope set right. I haven't used my scope in a long time. Guess what the hell's going on here? We've got both. Let's go on this channel 1. This got to be up. Then we're on AC. Where the hell we go? So I think that's okay. I think it's going. A little sound out of the speaker. Maybe it isn't enough. Maybe. I think when that's hooked up, it'll be different. So I'll hook that back up. I like to be able to see what I'm doing, but then I don't want to touch the chassis at this moment. Okay, back in. I wonder which one is the horizontal hold. I think it was one. This one. No, this one. No, this one. Whoops. What the heck is this one? This one. Blows my mind. I think this one is brightness. Well, I'll shut it off for a moment and change it to nothing on there. So this is TV. One up will be phono, and one more up will be AM radio. So we probably shouldn't get nothing here. Something's warm. Well, I don't think that 68 lights up. Actually, it does. Yeah, it's lit up. I don't like the switches when they're on in case it's passing B plus through. Whoops. That one's, I don't know what that one. I can't turn it now. Boy, I can't turn it. Phono and TV. Running out of time here. We'll get her going one more time. I should see what the negative control grid voltage is, but not tonight. That's just AM. I think the outer one might be tone. So that collar come off with the centering rings. Well, I will tie a wire from here. All the wax capacitors have to be replaced, and I'm just going to put that near the this one right here. That's B plus. There's no. She's dead. She's dead. So obviously, this ain't the TV I'm working on anyways. At least I got it here, so I know it gets B plus. I'll make some notes, and I'll make notes that I put 47 microfarads for the voltage. Doubler is supposed to be 60. Do not use 82. It'll blow it up, unless if it was the fuse. So you cannot touch that fuse end. That's the fuse. And I'm on somebody soldered a piece of wire or something here. I was wondering what that whisker wire was. And for grounding my oscilloscope, I'm running through this red wire. It's right here and right in the ground there. I don't like using the dog leash. It trips me up too much. So I got the test lead, the scope disconnected, and we'll check and see if there's anything happening. So I'm just going to go back real quick and verify my focus and my brightness. I think that's brightness, and focus is one of these, I think. Back on. I don't even hear my vertical running. I should be hearing that. So height, I got focus. Where's my phono stuff is here. So this top one is my bright. And this is bottom one is focus down here. And this top one, the height has a lot to do with this. This is the height, vertical height. So we got serious, probably taking the B plus down off, the plate voltages down, and I probably shouldn't even have it running. I'm probably horrible on the horizontal output transformer. So I'm going to shut it off before I burn out that little miniature horizontal output transformer. Disconnect that. That's going to break. I can feel that's ready to break. Check the tubes. And I am not hooked up to the damper connections. I'm hooked up to one of the filament connections with that capacitor. We'll verify that one more time. So I'm almost out of time. So the bottom of the stack goes to ground. Transformer winding center of the two capacitors. Of this capacitor and that capacitor. Comes this way is the center. Transformer winding, ground. The bottom capacitor, top capacitor, transformer winding, and this blue one to the 1K, which that's red. And this is gain value. So I have everything hooked up correctly. So either the problem was this was too many microfarads. I had these in here. And it was too much. Or the fuse was not clean enough to work. When I took it off and rubbed it with my fingers, I cleaned it up a little bit. I don't like that fuse system, but I don't think I got the diameter here to put a different kind in. So I'm stuck with it. I'll have to sandpaper and everything. And I have to repair that one connection on the fuse. I think that where it angles, it's ready to break. So this is May 24th still, 2024, Orange Beginner's Corner. So at least I got this. I could put it away and I'll work on the RCA one. The RCA one I do not have a schematic, but I'm going to do the capacitors. I should probably keep working on this one. Just redo it, take all these out and replace them. I should. This is actually the better TV. But I have to check the picture tube. So this is it. Gotta quit now. And I have to use this more so I don't forget how to use it. I couldn't find my lead for it. One that I had calibrated for the left channel. Oh well.